the sex tourism, but those who are engaging in it are not Gambians. True or not true?
First of all, I would just like to put a pinpoint on something before I forget, which is really an insult towards the efforts in curbing sex tourism. And that came from the highest authorities within the state. And that was when recently a Norwegian pedophile was pardoned from prison, somebody who raped a girl who was less than 10 years old. And he was pardoned amongst many other prisoners who were pardoned. And seeing that coming from approval, being approved by the Justice Minister under the watch of the executive, His Excellency himself, I think that alone is an insult towards the efforts to fight against sex tourism. Because if a Norwegian who is like more than 46 years old, who came on holiday, was put into jail and was arrested and locked up for committing sexual offenses towards a minor, and that person is pardoned, whilst you have, example, weed smokers, young people who are arrested over small weed, still locked up in there, then that does not even give hope to the young people who are trying our best as young people to be on a positive channel despite the frustrated society that we live in.
So let me go back to Mr. Bojang, because I think that relates directly to you. The Tourism Offences Act, which was mentioned earlier, what does it say about a case like that, and what sort of message does it send?
I had the same feelings like him when I heard the guy was actually let off. But this is beyond me. It's beyond the Minister for Tourism. I'm glad he said it happened at the watch of the authority, because that's something for them to address.
But surely, how do you think these young people feel when you, part of the ministry, is saying it was beyond you? So who should be dealing with it?
Okay. What I can say is, at our level, when it was reported, we have used the means that we have under the Tourism Act, actually, is to arrest the guy and take him for prosecution, which was our limit. Then pardons are done by the executive. That is why what I said by it's beyond us. But I equally, share the same sadness with them that this guy is just let to go. If this had happened to a Gambian in Norway, you would have spent most of your life in that prison there. You wouldn't come to the Gambia.
Oli, you have something to say?
Yeah, I just think that it's a disgrace that our Gambian government would pardon a pedophile. And like he said, if anything